What are we about to do, Charlotte?
Make beer.
Make beer! It's Brew Day! What are we doing today?
It's Brew Day.
It's Brewing Beer Day. And what are you doing right now?
I'm cracking the grain.
You're cracking the grain. That's right.
I'm good at doing this.
You're good at doing this. You are good at doing it.
Going down.
It is going down. Cool.
I think Charlotte got stronger since last time.
Yeah.
She's smashing through it.
Had enough? No.
Well, this is
Swap hands.
going.
Anything you want to say to the camera, Charlotte? Got a way to it? Show me your socks?
Nom 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 nom.
Right?
Looking pretty good.
In?
Smashing in. We're doing 2 brews today, double brew day. First brew is going to be, I've just called it Galaxy Columbus Summer, because we're using Galaxy Columbus and summer hops. Pretty basic grain bill, 2 kg of Munich and 3 kg of Bladfield American Ale. Just crushed it up with the help of my brewer's assistant. Smashing in. So of course with this we want to kind of make sure that we stir every now and again, just to get rid of any dough
I
balls.
think that you can watch us.
Excuse
You like.
the background noise.
Wow.
So, Charlotte, do you know what happens next?
Yeah, what are we doing next? Daddy's going to do these ones. What happens next? Test your knowledge.
I don't know.
Well, we're putting the grain in the water, and then what do we do?
Do some more.
Do some more what?
Grain.
Grain, yep, and then
Stir it.
stir it, and then
Bobby.
more beer. What else do we put in beer? Hops.
Hot.
Yeah.
Now we need to do hot.
Well, not yet. Not yet.
Yep.
So we started the mash, 60-minute mash at 68, I think. Just one step, then we'll raise the mash out at, for 10 minutes at more sparge, but then we've got another brew coming. We're doing the BrewDog salted caramel popcorn beer,
Rainbow
which is
shape.
going to be interesting. So,
Double trouble today.
double trouble, double brew day. Win. So, mash is done. I messed up on the numbers a bit, so rather than 67 degrees, it was at 68. Yeah, that's right. It means we'll drop about 0.2 in alcohol, but we'll see. So we're aiming for, I have no idea, we're at a pre-sparge of 17 bricks. I don't know what the calculation is to figure out what your potential pre-sparge gravity is. 17 sounds about right. What's our
How does this pirate telescope thing work?
refractometer?
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
It basically, as you increase the amount of sugar in the water, it bends the light differently. So the more sugar it is, the more it bends the light.
Okay, so it's just a colour strip
no.
kind of thing?
It's, I'll show you when you're not filming. This is Dan, by the way. This is my good mate Dan.
Who knows nothing about brewing, if you haven't guessed.
Yeah, so I'm a little late with the get your friend into home brewing. That's alright. Yeah, I'll show you when you're
Yeah, alright, sweet.
but yeah, that's basically, we're measuring how much sugar there is in the water. So we're going to start Podge. We're going for 12 point something bricks, so that sounds about right. Oh. And we've got kids.
Danny is inbound.
He's alright. Not too heavy. Try not to get it straight down the overflow pipe. Oh, one thing I forgot to do. Make it on the boil. So we're not cooling down, because we're going to start, once we sparged, we're going to pump this over to the keg, because we're going to double brew. Oh. Push it down a little bit. This is not the best way to sparge, but it is a way to sparge. We want to try and keep about 2 centimeters above the grain. Just keep an even flow through the grain. And what we're doing is we're rinsing any residual sugars off the grain into the flesh. Oh, you got a flower for me, buddy? Thanks, buddy. You want to say hello? Say hello to Dan. Oh, goodbye. Okay. Back to work. I should really have my little. Oops, that was down the overflow pipe. Not so good. I should get my little container. It's hardly worth it though.
What little container for what?
I just so I'm not lifting.
Oh right, yeah.
all the water up.
Come on, Shan, put your back into it.
So yeah, this is a pretty quick sparge. I mean, I know that people often take 45 minutes, but I never got time for that.
So, whilst also being a master brewer,
Yeah.
Rostis is also a barista and a musician guy. Let's try it. Let's get in. Some nice odors on the nose there. Bit of cannon smoke. Let's.
Shout out to Mr. Pierce.
Mr. Pierce is a G. Breakfast time.
Yep. Spoon.
Beauty.
So we should have pretty much no sugars or no sweetness, just roughage. Oh. Oh.
Yep. Right, I'm gonna get involved here. Cereal. Alright, here we go.
It's like really boring porridge. Yeah.
Could do with a bit of honey. A bit of milk. Actually tastes alright though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Great
make
fibre, nature's brewing, you bet.
Yeah. Waste not, whatnot. We finished the sparge. We were pretty much bang on the numbers. I had to dilute it a little bit because we're a bit under on the volume but over on gravity. So we're about to pump it into this guy here, and so that colour. for a bit.
Does the colour look what you were expecting? I'm just getting
Yeah,
steam on the lens here.
That's kind of...
That's beery.
That's beery. Yeah, it was a bit dark on the mash, but the extra water, that's about what I wanted. So, we're at the boil. Now, originally I was going to use Pacific Jade for bittering. Thought I had 14 grams. Charlotte, come here. Are you helping or are you looking after the cat? Or do you want me to do it? Okay. Yeah, originally I was going to do 14 grams Pacific Jade. I only had 8 grams. So I've got an extra 16 grams of Nelson Sauvin for bittering as well. So, in we go.
Smells good actually.
Yeah. Right. Dan's seen it done once before, so he's going to do it this time.
Damn Skippy. Here we go.
So we've got, hang on, I'll get the recipe while you do that. Yeah, keep going. Just
Get it in there.
go for it. Beautiful camera work, I'll look for something else. This is 4.6 kilos of Maris, 0.9 kilos of Munich, then we've got 0.25 of Cara Munich, 0.25 of Crystal, and in beer, popcorn, lightly salted. Well, this is, after all, the BrewDog salted caramel strong ale. So, into the mash. Here we go. This is, in the background, Charlotte downright refusing to go to the doctors. Goes in there. Now I'll be really interested to see what colour we get. Pump is on. Thunderbirds are go. Alright, we've reached the 5 minute to go. We're going to put in 20 grams of Galaxy and 20 grams of Columbus. In we go. We've already added the Wellflock tablet. Sweet. Alrighty, we're chilling now. We're at, you can't see it, but I think we're at just about 75 degrees. Meant to hit 80, but we can't really, what are we, 71 to 74. Alrighty, so Whirlpool hops, which is the big cup. Here we go. This is going to be 6. Oh, I'll tell you all the figures afterwards. I'll write it up on the screen. Yep. Go. Dump it in. I'm doing these Whirlpool hops instead of dry hopping because, well, just because it's my recipe, and so there. We finished the Whirlpool. We're down to about 35 degrees, 33. I'll going to just transfer it out and chill it in the fermentation chamber. You can see it's starting to clear up. Hopefully most of the stuff has dropped to the bottom, but we'll see what happens when we transfer the fermenter. So we're pretty clear. Happy with that. There we go. That's all the goodness that's left. Focus camera. Yeah, and so we're up to clean, and well, this guy continues to mash. We weren't quite at the gravity, so I was giving it a stir and put it on to mash for another 20 minutes or so. Alright, this is the beer number 1, the pale ale. It's pretty good clarity. Can you see that? Kinda, yeah. Have a taste. It's gonna be bitter. It's really sharp. I think it's the Nelson Sauvon that I'm getting with the sharp bitterness. It could also be that there's an awful lot of hops in there. I think there's like, I'll have to check with the numbers. I'll put them in the video. Yeah, really happy with the colour and the clarity, and yeah, it's chilling in the fermentation freezer, and when it gets down to temperature we'll pitch the yeast. Meanwhile we're at mash out at the BrewDog. Happy days. So it's time for a beer. This is the Nogno Dark Horizon 4th edition. This was given to me for Christmas 2 years ago, I think, by my sister and her now husband. I know I like beer. Funny that. Yeah, this is a 13%, was it? 16%. 36 Plato, 100 IBU. So this is it's almost like a lots of dark fruits, almost like rum and raisin sort of smell. And there's coffee in this one as well. And it's like when we were pouring it out, it's just like thick engine oil, and it's not much of a head. It dies away pretty quick, which you sort of expect. But it's a nice caramelly, coffee-like head. But you can see, like, I'll just hold it in the sun. There's no light coming through there. Yeah, but nice, you know, thick lacing on the glass. Let's go in for a taste. That's really reminiscent of the umbrella. Really reminiscent of the McKellar Black Hole Stout, which is one of the ones I was going to brew instead of this guy. Maybe next time. Yeah, really sort of sweet, thick mouthfeel. Quite a low carbonation. It's probably a little cold at the moment, so we might sip on it out here and come back with some final thoughts. Alright, so we're at the boil. This is 43 grams of Sriracha Ace. Yeah, that's right. Beautiful. Now we're a little under, hang on, we're a little under target gravity. Significantly under target gravity, by about 5 points Plato. Not so good. So we should be at 19, we're at 14 point something. So I'm going to try and add some dry malt extract. I'm not going to get up, but you know, it'll be a 7% beer as opposed to a 10% beer or thereabouts. So that's alright. So you win some, you lose some. Alright, we've got our counterflow chiller going, just sanitizing the inside. A little pro tip. When you do your first run through, capture the first little bit just in case there's gunk in it. I did rinse it through with a hose, but it's always safe to, yeah, I don't want that stuff back in my beer. So in about 4 minutes we've got 5 grams of salt to go in. The recipe said 7, but because the popcorn we added said that it had been lightly salted, I'm going cautious. It's easy to add salt rather than take it away. Right, it's now time to add the sea salt. In we go. 5 grams.
Get it in there. Salty popcorn, you bet.
Yep. For the win.
I'm ready.
2 minutes left to go. Willamette time. Let's go. Sweet.
Just hit it.
That's alright. That's alright. While we're the last little bit of brewing, sucking down on the triple Carmelite, which is going down an absolute treat. Alright, so we've got just shy of 14 litres of wort little bit cloudy, but you know, that'll clear up. So we'll do a final gravity reading. We are expecting, what are we expecting?
What does Beer Smith say?
It says 23.5. We were down 5 points. We got
Arr.
Yarr.
What be the reading?
Yeah, I agree. 19.1. So we've made up a couple of points because we added in the dry malt extract. Beer Smith said to add 1.2 kilos. I had about 300 grams, so I just added that in and it's done with it. So yeah, result. Let's see how the wort tastes. Nice cloudy mess that it'll be. Delish. The big question will be, does the salt come through? I think it does. Just. It's a bit hard to tell with all the hops and stuff in there, but I certainly won't add any more until it gets in the keg, if I need to. Yeah. This has been Stas from Stas Brewing with a double brew day with my good buddy Daniel behind the camera and helping out. Assistant brewer, they might say.
Not as good as Charlotte.
Doesn't get
I haven't got as much experience as Charlotte.
and not as many cute points either. But yeah, we brewed the beer that I was made to get rid of all the hops that I tasted. You know, if you want to see me making tea and drinking really bitter stuff, you might want to, you know, that's I don't know. I'll put a link to it in the video. And the BrewDog salted caramel popcorn strong ale. So yeah, Stas from Stas Brewing. Cheers.